Let's make thyroid-friendly, gluten-free burritos for our meal prep this week. So good. I am making literally 12 wraps, so I'm gonna need about 8 eggs. I'm gonna whisk them up. Did you know if you save your eggshells, you can make your own calcium supplement? So I need to actually remember to save these. So retinol, vitamin A, is incredible for thyroid function. If you want to learn more about this, I highly recommend you look into Dr. Ray Peat's work. He's a naturopathic doctor. I have noticed a huge difference in my acne and my skin, getting in more vitamin A. Just be careful because you can't overdo it with vitamin A, but get it in my eggies. I really hate the way potatoes have been demonized because I think of potatoes like a thyroid superfood, fantastic source of fiber, potassium. Potassium is really helpful for insulin sensitivity, helpful for thyroid function. So I am a big fan of potatoes. Here's what really makes this thyroid supporting. I will get hate for saying that pork is a superfood, but vitamin B1, y'all, like, we know that vitamin B1 tends to be lower in people with Hashimoto's, and it is so important for mental health. So I try to eat pork maybe like every other week. I chopped up a whole onion and literally an entire head of garlic I'm going to mince. Ever since I healed my FODMAP intolerance, there was a time I could not eat garlic or onion. Ever since I've healed my FODMAP intolerance, I'm like, I go balls to the freaking walls with garlic and onion now because I'm just so happy I can eat it again. So I just took a pound of pork and added it to the onions and garlic. In retrospect, I should have bought just like breakfast sausage because now I have to go through the trouble of like seasoning it. So the seasoning, here's the secret. So your wrap doesn't like flake and you can wrap it into a perfect burrito. You're gonna take 2 slightly damp paper towels, sandwich your wrap between the paper towels, and you're gonna microwave this for about 30 seconds. Now we will assemble the wrap. We've got the pork. These are pretty small wraps, so I have to be careful not to like overload these. Egg, potatoes, adding just a little bit of shredded pepper jack, some homemade chipotle mayo, hot dog, then hamburger, and then we're gonna, that is not bad. Toast in some avocado oil and salt, and you're done.
I get so many hate comments when I post any kind of hidden veggie recipes for my toddler, so I'm gonna start out by saying yes, I do feed her veggies in their whole forms as well. Broccoli is her favorite, and yes, she knows that I sneak veggies in her food, not that it's any of your business. She often helps me make them, and she doesn't care as long as she doesn't see them at the end. And then there are people who say, why can't you let her live and enjoy real treats? Like I'm such a horrible parent for trying to make her food healthier when I can in a way that she truly enjoys it. You really can't win in this mom shaming world, so I'm just gonna keep sharing what works for me. So here we go. These ultra fluffy pancakes are jam-packed with zucchini, but you would never know it. They are gluten-free, and you can even make them egg-free as well with a flex egg, and this is one of our favorite breakfasts. You can try these out with your picky eaters, but if you hate what you see, just move on with your life. It's that easy.
Down 97 pounds. One of my best weight loss secrets for when it comes to eating is keep it really simple. For breakfast, I do half of my breakfast is fiber-filled carbohydrates and half of my breakfast is protein. About a year ago, I found out that I had a sensitivity to eggs, dairy, gluten, soy, and a couple other things. And so it's been really hard for me to get protein in at breakfast. I used to eat eggs every single day. And while I like protein shakes, I don't like to do them every single day for breakfast. So I'm starting with Adele's chicken apple sausage. We also have the pineapple bacon one. I picked this up at Costco. Last time I was at Costco, they only had the chicken apple sausage, but it is so good. I'm gonna heat this up in a frying pan. While that gets going, I am going to cut up half an avocado. You know it's gonna be a good day when your avocado looks like this. 2 pieces of gluten-free bread in the toaster. While that is cooking, I'm just gonna smash up my avocado. Top it with some everything but the bagel seasoning. Got my chicken apple sausage, and I just made breakfast in less than 5 minutes.
We're basically out of food, so I'm gonna make an egg sandwich with what I found in our fridge. First ingredient, eggs. salt, pepper. We have this gluten-free bread. It's actually a bun, but it's really good. While my bread is toasting, we have these like dairy-free American style slices, so I'm gonna put that on it too. I'm gonna need to melt that. Whoa, that looks pretty good. Tapatio. Oh, this thing is bigger than me. Not too shabby.
Meal prep chia pudding is always a breakfast savior for me, especially on busy weeks like this one. All you've got to do is mix chia seeds with a little maple syrup, vanilla extract, and your milk of choice. Stir that together, let it start to gel, and then give it another stir. You can top it with fresh or frozen fruit, but since I'm popping several of these back in the freezer, it's always super easy and budget-friendly to add frozen mixed berries. Plus, I love that once you thaw a portion, the berries are softened and berry juice oozes into the chia pudding for a tasty breakfast bite.
Morning, let's make a breakfast sandwich. I have some leftover sourdough from brunch that we had yesterday, and this is gluten-free. I think we're gonna toast the gluten-free bread because it's a little flopsy baby neck, so let's toast it. Olive oil just to help everything not stick. Some bacon here. Crack my egg right next to it. I'm going to just flip. To season your tomatoes. Mayonnaise, I'm using the Jeopardy's bone broth sauce. This is just a bone broth based mayonnaise, but whatever mayonnaise you want, I'm going to put that on both sides. Okay, we're going to pop our bacon down first. We'll pop our egg on like this. Tomatoes. You can add cheese on this if you want. I just don't have any, so I'm going to pop some pickled jalapenos on there because you guys know how obsessed I am with pickled jalapenos, like obsessed. Just gonna add a couple of pickled jalapenos on there. Pop his little lid on. A plate. Look at that. Okay. That is so good. You're gonna be like, pickled jalapenos on a breakfast sandwich? Don't knock it till you try it, guys. So good. Yum.
When I posted this recipe on another app that I'm not really a fan of, a bunch of people commented with barf emojis and used the words gross and disgusting. And as someone who posts cultural foods often, I'm pretty much used to this kind of immature behavior, but I didn't think I would get this kind of reaction to a dish that objectively looks freaking amazing. This is the recipe for Turkish eggs, or chilbur, apologies if I'm mispronouncing that, and it's basically perfectly poached eggs served over ultra creamy garlicky yogurt, drizzle with spiced butter sauce. Dip your crusty bread in it, and it honestly tastes amazing. Now, I'll never understand why grown adults can't respect other people's choices, especially with something so personal and cultural as food. But I hope you can open your minds just a little bit to try different kinds of dishes around the world, because I think it's the most fun way to learn about new cultures and customs, and it's important to do so.
Let's make a hormone-friendly, thyroid-friendly little brekkie Sammy. This is about 30 grams of protein and my hyperfixation breakfast. I've literally been making this every single day for 2 months, and I'm probably gonna eat it until I hate it, and then I have to find a different breakfast. This is hands down the best gluten-free bread on the face of the planet. It costs an arm and a leg, okay, but you are paying, the gluten-free girlies know, you are paying for whole pieces of bread. Look how fluffy. Like, you wouldn't even know this is gluten-free. I just cooked up 2 pieces of bacon and a fried egg. A lot of people with Hashimoto's and hypothyroidism have B1 deficiency, vitamin B1. Vitamin B1 is actually really difficult to get in the diet, in my opinion. That's why I do eat pork. And I know pork gets a bad rap. You hear people say pork has parasites, pork is this, pork is that. I believe high quality pork from like a sustainable source is a superfood. And that might be a controversial take, but I do try to get my vitamin B1 in a couple times a week. Is bacon the best source? Maybe not, but I do try to eat pork pretty regularly. If you have any type of hormonal issue, broccoli sprouts on everything. That is my life motto, because broccoli sprouts are a fantastic source of sulforaphane. They help support the liver, aid in estrogen detoxification. They are so much more sulforaphane rich than broccoli alone. So I add these to everything: salads, sandwiches, smoothies. They kind of give your sandwich like a peppery kind of taste, and I love adding it onto the cheese because it kind of just like melts in. So I add a generous portion to there. Let me know if you guys think this is weird, but I do salads in the morning. I love a good breakfast salad, okay? I used to get made fun of at my corporate job. Like, I would bring in this breakfast salad every single day to work, and my coworkers would be like, "You eat such weird food. Why are you eating a salad in the morning?" And I think it's odd that in America we think that's strange. It's like, I am not making fun of you for bringing in a Frappuccino and calling that breakfast, and eating 80 grams of sugar first thing in the morning, which is equivalent to like 4 candy bars. I didn't come for you for having 4 candy bars before 8 a.m., but you're coming for me for eating a salad. I just find that very strange. But anyways, this is my little brekkie Sammy. So balanced, so good. This is like my go-to right now.
Okay, I'm gonna put you guys on. You know that one meal you have to have all the time? Like every day, you can't go without it? Well, this is my meal, and it's my breakfast meal. It's so good. So for all you guys that ask, I use the Trader Joe's gluten-free bread, or I use Canyon Bakehouse from either Sprouts or Whole Foods. There is something about gluten-free toast that I don't know why comes so tiny. Like, what is this? But, you know, whatever. Then we got some huevitos. 2 organic pasteurized huevos. Put some olive oil. Don't be scared to use olive oil. It's not bad for you. So many people said, "Stop using so much oil." I'm fine, okay? I'm fine. We're going to do a half avocado. Hold up. Let me toast it. There's just something so pleasing about a pretty, beautiful aguacate. Boom. So I use half. I'm going to do this with one hand, okay? Oh no, oh no! So I didn't need the yolk to pop, okay? But we're just gonna eat it because we don't waste food. Beautiful, this is why I use 2 hands. Pon a little pepper. It's time. Shoot. Flip. Wow! Do you hear the noise? We start assembling our toast, okay? So pretty. So we got that half of avocado. I put a little bit of pepper. The star of the show, some drizzle of this hot honey. Ooh, come on. Don't be greedy with it. The star of the show also, arugula. If you don't like arugula, grow up. Start liking it. I used to hate it, but now I love it. It's so good. It has full of vitamin K, vitamin A. It's so good for your gut as well. We do like that. Then we're going to top it off with some microgreens, okay? These are already washed, okay? Don't come for me. Now that I put the microgreens, the arugula, avocado, I'm going to go in some balsamic glaze. Right, don't tell me. Oh, right on top. I thought it was sealed. We're going to just drizzle that on top. Oh my goodness. I am so hungry right now. As much as you like. I love this stuff. Oh, it's so good. Now we put the eggs on top. Just like this. Drizzle some sriracha right on top. Just like that. And you have this beautiful, delicious, healthy breakfast. The best part. Just burn my mouth.
Chia cereal is my obsession. I've been making it every morning. It's like a chia pudding, only it's not as thick and it's quicker. I use high-protein dairy-free milk, about 1 cup, and 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. I add my frozen berries, and I let it sit for about 30 minutes until the chia seeds expand. Then I add my favorite toppings. Here I use some granola and chopped almonds. It's vegan, nutrient-dense, and super high in fiber.
Stop what you're doing right now and make these peanut butter banana chocolate chip oatmeal muffins. They taste like a cross between a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie and banana bread, and they're one of my boys' favorite muffins of all time, so I always have them on hand. They're made with oat flour, so they happen to be gluten-free, dairy-free, and they're naturally sweetened with just a touch of maple syrup. But the real star here is the nutrition. They have over 6 grams of protein per muffin, and they are the perfect, satisfying snack. Find the recipe on ambitiouskitchen.com.
I get asked a lot what I eat for breakfast as someone with celiac disease and a dairy allergy, and so I'm going to show you guys one of my go-to breakfasts I make multiple times per week. I absolutely love chia pudding, and to make it more of a meal instead of a snack, I like to make it with a protein shake. I've shared these on here before, but my favorite protein shakes are the Only What You Need shakes. These are gluten-free, they're dairy-free, they're vegan, they're actually top 9 allergen-free. It's really simple to make chia pudding. You just need a cup of protein shake and then 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Pour it into the 1 cup line. Add in 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Mix it together. Once you got your mixture here, you just pop that in the fridge overnight. You need at least 6 hours for it to puff up and become a pudding. Once it's done, I pour it into a bowl, and then I top it with some grain-free granola and usually some chocolate chips and coconut flakes. And this is what it looks like. It is so cute. My chia pudding, I topped it with coconut, grain-free chocolate granola, and then some chocolate chips. And it's a wonderful, protein-packed, delicious breakfast that I love, and it's super easy to bring it on the go. Cheers!
Good morning. Okay, let's make a high protein breakfast that does not include eggs. It's actually dairy free too. Common question I get from people when I do recipes are like, Crystal, can you give me some dairy free options? Can you give me some gluten free options? Can you give me some egg free options? Everyone has different food allergies nowadays, I feel like. So I try and give a good variety of meals to my clients also, because it's just easy to get burnt out on stuff. So we're gonna start, yes, so easy, so easy. We're gonna start with some Vans gluten-free waffles, and these are also egg-free and dairy-free. So these are carried everywhere, and I always do 2 of these. I'm just gonna pop 2 of them in the toaster. All right, there we go. All right, next thing you're gonna need is some Canadian bacon, and I actually get this one at Costco. So I will do 3 strips of this. So in 3 of these little circle patties, there is 0.5 fat, 1 carb, and 10 gram of protein. And before you come at me about sodium, there's a lot of comments on that actually, about some of my videos. We're fine over here. Okay, I put 3 of them in my pan. They're reheating over there, getting a little glaze on them while my waffles are still toasting. I'm gonna take some PB2 here. I also get this at Costco. I woke up with a really bad cold earlier this week, and it's just continued. So I got 9 hours of sleep last night, so I'm really hoping that's gonna help me out here. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons of PB2 and 2 tablespoons of PB2, which is like peanut butter, just a powdered peanut butter, okay? 2 fat, 5 carb, and 8 protein. Okay, I mixed in 2 tablespoons of water with that also. So then you're just gonna mix that around, and it's gonna make like a peanut butter consistency of that. So PB2 just has more peanut butter in it than peanut butter, but I mean, you can do peanut butter if you want to. It's fine. I just want to do this because it has a little bit more protein in it. Okay, and then I'm gonna take this PB2 and I'm just gonna put some of it on top of there. I'll use all of it, but spread it on there. Sometimes you have to be careful when you're mixing the PB2 because you can put a little bit too much water in it and then it gets runny. There we go. I'll put the macros below for you. These are around 21 grams of protein. Remember, we're not scared of carbs over here, so we're good.
I used to be such a hater of oatmeal. Like, I just thought it was like weird and annoying how people were so obsessed with it and had to have it every morning. And now, in classic form, I've changed my mind and I'm obsessed with it and I have to have it every morning. So I'm gonna show you how I make it. So the night before, I make chia pudding. Like, I'll put a tablespoon of chia in water and then just like mix it with cinnamon and it creates like chia pudding. And then I like to do a mix of like a bunch of frozen fruit. Today I have wild blueberries and then cherries, like these dark cherries are so good. So now you have frozen fruit, water, chia pudding, and then I do this type of oats. Okay, so now it looks like this, ready for the microwave. I do like 2 minutes. Okay, so then I do my toppings, and I love peanut butter. I know almond butter is better for you, but I don't give a fuck. This is the best honey. This is Brightland honey. It's so good. And then this granola, and you mix it. And then it's like peanut butter and jelly. It doesn't look like much.
You guys, I just made the best gluten-free, dairy-free breakfast. And it was so fast to make. All right, let me show y'all. Voila! Y'all, this is a gluten-free English muffin. I got cinnamon raisin. And then I have a plant-based cream cheese on here. And it's garlic herb flavor. It's so bomb. Then I topped it with some cured salmon. Avocado with olive oil and freshly minced garlic and salt and pepper. Y'all, this sandwich is bomb. It's not even a sandwich. I don't even know what you would call this. But this thing is bomb. Y'all, like, I've already went into on this one. But it's so good, y'all. And then the sweetness from the raisins and the saltiness from the salmon and everything else, so bomb. I love a salty sweet combo. I love it.
All right, I've been eating these really high protein breakfast tacos all week long, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how I make them. There's around 30 grams of protein in them, around 300 calories. You're gonna absolutely love them. So let me show you. 4 ingredients, pretty much. You need these little street tacos from Mission. Okay, this is gluten-free too, and dairy-free. Egg whites, okay? And then Canadian bacon, all right? And then you're also gonna need some of this plant-based buffalo dip. You can use cheese if you want to. I just use this because I'm dairy-free at the moment. Okay, you're also gonna need one of these little waffle makers. You can get them at Walmart or whatever, but mine has a star in it because I got it around Christmas time. So you need one of these. Okay, so while the waffle iron is warming up, I'm gonna take 3 of these tortillas and put them in a hot pan. So I have the pan getting warm over there. I sprayed it with some avocado oil. Hold on. So I sprayed it with some of this. Okay, I got it at Costco. I got 3 of these. I'm gonna put them in the pan and just like let them cook for about 1 minute on each side to get kind of crispy. Okay, I'm gonna move you over where I don't have as good a lighting, but we're gonna take 1/4 cup of egg whites. I shake the whole carton, get them nice frothy. Pour that in there. Okay, close it. Okay, and you're gonna toast each side. So they're gonna toast up. You're just gonna flip them over, cook them for about another minute on the other side. Get them like brown and crispy. Okay, while those are finishing up, you will see that your egg whites are done cooking. How cool is this? Okay, so you're gonna take those out and you're gonna do this 2 more times, okay? So take that out, let it cool, and you're gonna pour in another egg white, serving of egg white for the cup. Okay, those are done. I'm gonna put each of these tortillas over here. Then I'm gonna take 3 slices of Canadian bacon, let those brown up. There's 10 grams of protein and 3 slices of Canadian bacon. Okay, while the Canadian bacon ham is getting browned, I'm gonna take a little bit of this stuff that I showed you before. I got it at Costco, you can get it at Target too, and just put a little bit on the bottom of each one and spread it around. I think so too, talking to my son. Okay, and then you're gonna do a slice of Canadian bacon on each one of those, and then you're gonna put your egg whites on top. All right, we got them all on there. They're perfect little breakfast tacos, and they are so good. Okay, so I'll put the macros below here for you. Enjoy.
Highly active gal on the go, balancing autoimmune disease and just a busy schedule. I have always really relied on like easy, healthy, quick breakfasts to get me going for the day. So I'm gonna show you how I make my most favorite. You're gonna take your blueberry mush oats. I love these. They have 8 ingredients. They taste so good. They're so easy. I like to spike them, and I'm gonna show you what that means. Your peanut butter, and you're gonna put it right on top of the blueberry ones. Take a pack of vanilla. Use about half of that. Wait. Any nut of your choice for a little extra protein, though these already have like all the good things in it. Like, wait, literally listen to this. It's giving me protein. It's giving me fiber. It's giving me almond milk, rolled oats, dates. It's giving me sea salt. It's giving everything I need. This is a hot girl breakfast. This is, you gotta get some peanut butter. So good, so good.
Come make a gluten-free breakfast with me. I start off with some tater tots and throw them in the air fryer for 11 minutes. Grab some guacamole, some tomatoes, 2 eggs, bacon, and then some shredded cheese. I cook my eggs sunny side up and then throw some cheese on them while they're cooking, as well as the tomatoes and the bacon. And then I basically just put everything in a bowl together. There's nothing better than some tater tots and sunny side up eggs. I love them.